every workplace is like a soap opera.
Let me tell you why. Okay, you've got your cast of characters. Now, I call them actor types. In my book, I outline 9 different actor types, but you'll see the kind of types that happen in workplaces all the time and in TV and television and movies. So you've got your heroes, they like to stand out, they like to run the show. You've got villains who sometimes want to like stir the pot and have a problem and block progress. And you've got your buddies who are like into creating a culture, want to connect. And there are several other ones that we're not going to go into. So aside from the cast of characters, we also have the main plot, the premise. You know, and so in soaps, it's like what that storyline is, or Severance, or all of these other storyline premises. In the workplace, it usually shows up as your mission statement or your company values, right? And then what every soap opera has, and what most workplaces have, are those plot twists, right? So maybe you've been taken over by another company. Maybe you've merged with another company. We had a big plot twist recently with COVID, right? That was a big plot twist. And then we had things like that led to hybrid workplace. And do you know that this is the first time in history that there are more than 6 generations in the workplace? So those generational differences create plot twist. And then our latest plot twist is AI. What's going to happen to our jobs? What's going to happen to our workplace? So we got the plot twist. Now, all 3 of these elements in show business or TV writing, it's called a show Bible. And the show Bible is a history of everything that's ever happened in the show and the characters, you know, like how many times people have been married, how many times they've died and come back to life, how many times they've gotten amnesia, or who has an evil twin, right? And in your workplace, in your organization, you also have a show Bible that has all that history. How many leaders have an evil twin? How many people that you ask things for suddenly get amnesia? You know, and how many people, how many initiatives or programs you thought were dead keep coming back to life? So it's like a soap opera. Now, the thing that complicates things a little bit is that each character also has their own show Bible. You know, so when I go into a workplace, I bring with me my experiences, my communication style, my needs, and my triggers. Now, when you're writing for soaps, you have to study the show Bible and understand it. Because if you don't, you could write something that's totally off the main plot, and then you could get fired. In your workplace, most people don't take the time to study and understand each other's show Bibles. And when that happens, that leads to drama and misunderstanding. So the story gets lost and somebody sometimes gets fired.